Welcome back. It's art time class. Today we're going to be using clay and the coil hand building technique to make our very own ceramic pot. Let's get started. To begin, you're going to get a canvas board, molding tools if you'd like, and some clay. Now this is gray right now, but it's actually called Longhorn White because once it's fired, it's going to turn this white color. And then when you get it back, you'll be able to add glaze. And then once I fire it once more, you'll be able to take your very own ceramic something home for the end of the school year. So to start, you're going to get some clay, and you actually don't need that much. You want something that's going to fit the size of your palm. You're going to start rolling out clay to make a coil. So here I have a little bit of clay here, and then I'm going to place it on the canvas board, and I'm going to start creating my coil. And we've all seen how little kids coil Play-Doh. I'm going to start in the center and then work our way out to create a nice even coil. Once it gets long on your board here, I do recommend cutting it in half and saving that, and then continuing to coil till you have your desired thickness for the coil. And you want the coil to be somewhere between the size of your finger and perhaps even a little smaller than your pinky. All right, so here I have a nice sized coil. And did you see what I just did? I kind of pulled it and flopped it a little bit. This was a little thinner right here, so I thought maybe if I'd pull and flop that, it would get, it's about even now. So I'm going to start by coiling this up. There we go. It's a little thick here on the bottom, but I'm going to end up smushing it a little bit more and smearing out the coil ring. I'm going to go ahead and start that because this is about the size I want. I think I'm going to put pencils in here. I'm going to make a little vase or cup. So I'm just using a gentle smearing. I like to use my fingers. Some people prefer the molding tools. It's up to you. You can add a little bit of slip, which is just watered down clay. You don't need a lot though. All right, so here I have a nice disc. I'm going to start layering the coil onto this disc. That's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and add some scores. And I need another coil. There we go. I could put little earrings in this. I don't know. Depending on your jewelry, you might leave indents, like that was created for my ring. So just be aware of that. A little bit of moisture, a little bit of slip. I'm almost, not quite pinching, but I'm pressing down, adding just a little bit of pressure as I add the coil. I've seen people create like a different shape than just a circle, so please don't feel like you have to do like a circular shape. And however long or tall you want to make it for our video, I'll go ahead and leave it at this height. All right, I'm going to start smoothing out the coils. So I don't know if you can see this. There are little bitty cracks and stuff, and I'm going to just rub my finger on those cracks along with the coils as well. The coils on the inside, I'm just going to kind of start smearing those away versus, see that side? I'm going to smear it all away. Once I have this fully smeared on the inside and the outside, I could also flip it over and work on the bottom and smear it. Just be careful not to press down hard in the center. If you want to add a little bit of moisture or slip to it, you can. Just be sure to really smear it in. Don't just leave it sitting on top because it will, when it dries, it will just crinkle away. You see how that is disappearing, that coil? It's starting to sink in size. I'm going to press this back down. Re-get that shape. Flip it back over. You do not have to do the bottom if you do not want to. It's up to you. I have seen people use rolling pin and they'll use that to hold it. Since it's circular and you have a circular shape, you can do that. So let's get a little more slip just to help have a little bit more moisture. And really work it in. Don't just place it on top and cover the coils. You want to really smear it in. Clay massage. And I'm just kind of rotating this as I go. I don't want to overwork one area and make it lumpy. Okay. Just re-smooth that back out. Nice. I like it. Here I have a little cup. I could put like erasers or something in it if I wanted. Whatever I want. It is up to me. And voila. And again, you don't have to stay to this circular shape. You can make whatever kind of shape you want. And I can't wait to see what you will make. Until next time, keep being creative.